So guys, if you want to help support the channel with no extra cost, please use the affiliate link down below. It costs you nothing to support the channel, and it's just a great way of doing it while you're checking out cards that you are always ready going to be paying for. So without further ado, let's get into it.
So let's start things off. This is going to be a market watch going over where things are going to be falling, and I'm already telling you guys, do not be paying more than $80 a box because this set is tanking fast, and I'm being dead serious. So looking at it right now, 71 euros, but if we kind of go over to our side, World Conveyance boosters are already down to under 100. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the weekend this thing's already at $80, if not pushing 70s. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't expect this set to really hold long term. You know, Digimon alts, this is the big secret 1-star, so 119. I don't expect this to be this. I expect it to come down a bit. Now, Europe side already looking like 70 euros. Wow, crazy. Now, you have Medusa alts at $30 a pop. I mean, not a terrible pull hit. Now, Europe side, 34s, the 44s. Okay, kind of a little pricey, but I expect this to come down a little bit more. Now, Venmon alts world is at the 23s. I expect this to come down just a tad bit, but hey, that's just everything to need to know. 19s to 20 euros. Angelwolmon Ace is at the 25s to 30s. Wow. Now, 10 euros a pop, that's kind of where I expect her to be, if not lower. Now, Puppetmon Ace, $8. I do not expect this to stay $8. Do not waste your money on it. It's going to tank. Now, Europe side already 3 to 4 euros. Yeah, that's where I expected it. Mastamon Illustration Celebrations, $15. I expect this to be like a $6 to $7 card. There's no way this thing can be expensive. Looking at Europe's, they're at 10s. 10 to 13 euros, which, again, I don't know if Mastamon's going to be strong enough in the format, and it's going to be one of those hard tasks. Now, War Greymon illustrations are $15 a pop, going down a little bit, so that's not terrible, but I expect this to go down to 9s to 10s, very comfortably even lower. This thing looks like it's going to be a 2 to 3 of, if anything, in the adventure deck. And War Greymon alone, I just don't see this long-term holding strong. Now, taking a look, Medusamon is at $10. I expect her to come down a little bit, even if she's played in the Galaxy engine. I just don't expect her already at 7s. Yeah, that's just kind of... The waifu tax on Medusa is going to hold strong, to be honest with you, which is expected, but I don't expect this to be this high. Takuya is at 11s. I expect this to come down, even though it's probably one of the better tamers. But at the same time, I expect this to go down to like maybe 6s to 3s. I just, again, a lot of these super rares aren't like impactful super rares. And we know what happens when cards aren't impactful. They kind of just teeter down. So we're at 7s to 10s. Now, Tocados are at $10. So I expect this to be lower than that. Yeah, we're touching 5s to 6s already on the Europe side. So if you guys really want to be doing some good sales, you look at the card market kind of side this time around. Definitely use that as your inventory. Now, Davis, 11s, no way, no shot this stays 11s. You know, 5 euros to 7 euros. Kind of try to move around that way and try to get your deals, because I'm definitely telling you this right now, don't use TCG. Xmon X Antibodies, this is the regular at $11. Again, a lot of hype behind it, but I don't know long term if it'll actually do anything. 8s to 10s. I probably be one of the more expensive super rares of the set because it's actually a Digimon, not a tamer. So that's a big plus. Gallantmon limited card pack from World Conveyance is at 10s. So that's something to think about there. You know, players have been asking for a cheaper version. So this is actually pretty decent. I would snag up a couple here if you wanted an alt of the BT13 Gallant for your Royal Knight deck. Because let's take a look at Gallantmon in general right now. Let's see, just regular alt Gallant from... There's the alt for 83. Let's find the regular right now. If this thing's selling for 10s... Boy, oh boy. Oh, 23s. Boom, 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 boom. I think I found your cheap card. Definitely pick this up at 10s. If you can grab it for lower, go for it. But 10s, 11, 12s is actually a fair price. I actually think this is a good value, especially because if you're looking at right now, oh, don't buy pre-sales. Don't buy pre-sales. This is a pre-sale you actually buy, because I think $10 is actually fundamentally good value. Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of where we're going with that, buddy boy. Why did something get skipped? Probably. Oh, that's why. We'll delete that one. So taking a look here, Europe side's 20 euros. So yeah, no. Galacticmon World Conveyance BT21 at $9 a pop. I expect this to come down. Europe side looking like 10 to 13 euros. Now, Digimon Emperor Greymon is already at 9 to 10s. I expect this to come down. Don't rush for this one. Even if it's played 2 copies of, it's just not worth it. 7 to 8 euros. I would definitely push for like $7 a pop. Now, Darkdramon Ace Limited card is at 10s. I would just wait this one out. I expect this to come down because you're guaranteed 1 per box. Yeah. $1. Yeah. Valkyrmon is at $2.93. Looking at it, 80 cents, 90 cents. Yeah, I expect these to be dirt cheap. Don't be buying boxes, really. Rafflesia Raizelmon, sorry. Raizelmon. $5 a pop. Expect this to be like $1. Europe side, 1 to 2 euros. Vikemon is at $5. Again, they didn't really make this set very impactful. I kind of get why they didn't. You know, €1, €2, because again, this was the biggest unification, and they just wanted to probably make sure that if there was any hiccups, they didn't get screwed over, which makes a lot of sense. Now, Medusa SPs at $800. Do not buy $800. 1,000 euros. Get out of here. Galacticmon SP at $200 for a pre-sale? Maybe. I expect this to maybe be 150. 200 through 400 euros. Nope. Galacticmon alts are at 32s. I expect this to come down a little bit. 35s. So definitely like the alt is really just what's saving it. Tigeru World Conveyance BT 21, $7. Probably a $2 card at the end of the day. 5 to 7s. Tai Kamiya alt for a secret. I don't expect this to hold $40. I'm sorry. The secrets aren't that good this time around. Europe side looking like 55 euros. Tai Kamiya $23. I can't in good faith. This is not a pickup. Europe side looking like 28 to 30 euros. Heroes are at already $6. I expect this to be at 2s because people are going to underestimate the Gamamon deck. Europe side looking like 5 to 7 euros. Takados alts are at 28s. I wouldn't invest into it that greatly. Yeah, 30, close to 30 euros. No. War Greymon X Antibody rare pulls. This is something, these SIG cards, this is something I need to let you guys know. It seems to be 2 per case this time around. So it's something to think about, especially when you're hunting. I expect these to start flooding the market way too quickly. Europe side looking like 900 euros. So I expect these to probably teeter off at 100. Beelzebub Blast Mode at 225. No. 90 euros, 85 euros. See, that's acceptable, actually. I expect this to be lower, though. Now, Ghoulmon Ace, yeah, no, this thing is not going to be more than $1. 90 cents, €1. Gaiamon World Conveyance. Okay, since this one is the mandatory one, this one's mandatory at 4. I expect this to be like 15s. Could expect it to go lower than that, very highly. It doesn't seem like Applemon is going to be the big choice, but we'll have to see long-term wise once people will start getting product. Looking like 40 to 50 euros. No, don't pick that up. Globemon alts are at 28s. Possibilities. 40 euros. No. Grace Nova rare pull. This card, I expect this to be like $50, if not less. Just these things are going to not be worth it. 500 euros. Yeah, if there's 2 per case, it's not worth it. Regulusmon is at $3. Wouldn't invest at 3s, just wait it out. Yeah, 80 cents, €1. Marcus's being a punchy boy, $8 a pop. Hard. This is one of those hard calls. I think this is like going to be like a $5 card. Oh, excuse me. Let's get the Marcus. Marcus Punchy Boy, please come out. Marcus Punchy Boy, I asked for you. Boop. Already €7. Yeah, I don't know if this will hold long term, even though this is great support. Tigeroo alts are at 18s. Oh, this is gonna be cheap. Europe side looking like 17 to 18 euros. Taikis alts are at 20 bucks. I wouldn't invest into it like that. 20 euros, no. Taking a look, Marcus alts are at 50s. If you pull this and somebody's willing to pay 50, sell it, to be straight honest with you. 30 euros, yeah, no. Davis is at 28. This thing's not going to be 28, 30 bucks. I'm sorry. There's no way. I mean, yes, the armor stuff is going to be really good, I think. We already seen that with one event, but it's just don't be wasting money. 23 to 25 euros. Zafaiga rare pull, the SIGs are just going to be 175. I don't expect this to hold 175. I expect this to come down heavily. Yeah, 75 euros. If you can push for like 80 bucks for it on release, go for it. Titamon rares are at 125 euros. I expect this to be like 30s. 72s. No, it's just 2 per case is just a fluctuation that creates this vacuum. Examon alts are at 27s, maybe 15s. I can definitely see it. Europe side 24 to 29s. Dorugamon illustration celebrations are at 9s. No. 8s to 9s. Probably the most playable one, but we'll have to see. Gaiomon illustration packs are at 10s. I wouldn't invest into it at 10s. Just hold off. 8s to 9 euros. Hero alts are at 28s. I expect this to come down heavily. Yeah, 17s to 19 euros. We have Taiki, just regular arts are at $8 a pop. I don't know, guys. This set just doesn't scream it. It's not itching it for me. This is one of the few sets I've actually said, am I really going to be paying, 80 bucks for this box? 7 euros to 11 euros. It just doesn't have the value in it. Illustration celebration, just the box topper alone are what is trying to save the box. 9s, 10 euros. God, no. And I was just seeing what a box is worth. If it's already 71 euros on their market, I think we're going to follow suit pretty quickly. This thing's going to touch 80s, if not lower. This box is just not worth paying 107 for. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.